Good evening, guys. I've got a really cool mail day to show. First, I want to talk about my eye candy today. This is a 2015 Panini National Treasures Hank Greenberg Legends booklet, number to 5. This features a nice big cut auto and a big stencil. It says Hankus Pankus, which is one of like his many nicknames. He was the original Hebrew Hammer. He was the original Hammer and Hank. And he was also Hankus Pankus, I guess, to us Hebrews. I've got two other booklets from NT, and I always look forward to National Treasures because it's really the only product that comes out every year that I can actually buy new Hank Greenberg cards that aren't one-of-one caught autographs that I'll never see. So with that being said, the first card, I was working. Right now, I'm in the middle of a 9 workday in a row stretch before a little short vacation I go on. So one of the days, Michael was frantically messaging me and trying to call me, but I had my phone on silent, so it's in my jacket pocket. I'm not feeling it. I just happened to look at it, I guess, a few minutes after one of his phone calls. And I saw that he was trying to reach me, and he linked me the auction to this card, and I snuck over to a corner of the store, bought the card, and then resumed working. This is a really, really interesting, cool one-of-one. Very unique to anything that I have in my collection currently. This is the black printing plate for his base bat card, and they also included a piece of the game used bat. I like on the back, on the bottom it says this is an actual printing plate used in manufacturing of this card, and also enclosed is the game used material. So, and the one-of-one stamp is right there. So this is my 21st one-of-one in my collection. I happen to really like this one a lot. When I first saw these cards come out, I knew I had to have one of these, and I'm really glad it is the black printing plate. I've seen some magenta printing plates that are literally like blank and just the player bat or the player material, and you have to decipher who's on, like whose card it is by who's on the back. So I thought that those were a little ridiculous. I mean, I would only probably buy that if it were super, super cheap or like a gimmick. But nevertheless, I'm so stoked about this card. I think it's such a cool piece, and I really, really like plates on its own. But to have a bat in there and for it to be a one-of-one from NT really just puts it over the top for me. So very, very happy about this card. The next two are really, really cool. They are actually, they were given out at the second ever National Sports Collectors Convention in Plymouth, Michigan. And they did like this whole tiger set about all-time great tigers. So I picked up this awesome Hank. This is, I mean, I don't remember ever seeing the card before, but I'm sure it's shown up somewhere along the lines. The backs are blank, and they're actually a lot bigger than a standard card size. I can show you the difference here, just sort of what that looks like. So I was a little surprised. I didn't realize how big they were. But this was, like, as a promotion or like a free handout they gave. I thought it was cool to like commemorate that national, and you know, this was 9 years before I was born, so I was definitely not at this one. But I thought it was such a cool card. I picked this up for under $4, and then he also, same seller, also had the 1935 World Champions that pictures Hank. I'm sure you guys have probably seen this image before. It's on some postcards that I have. Or on a postcard that I have, and on a premium that I have. So I really, really like this one too. This was a $2 card. So I was super, super happy to get this. And they fit actually really well in these card saver 3s, which I had something in and didn't throw the card saver out. So he actually sent them both into one card saver. And so I was like, man, what am I, the heck am I going to put this in? And I was like, wait, I have one of those, and I took it out, put it in, and it was great. The only thing I don't like about the Hank is it has this like some staining up here, but I don't really care. I paid less than $4 for this card. So I really like adding stuff like this. Is you know, a little oddball, a little strange, a little weird, but I think the weirder the better. This next card is actually the second time I've owned this card. Kind of pan out to fit the most ridiculous PSA holder I've ever seen in my entire life. I have no regard to the fact that this is a Gem Mint 10. I will be attempting to crack this sucker out. This is a 2002 Topps Tribute. Greenberg and Richie Ashburn matching marks. This is signifying that they both had a 300 career batting average. This card is not numbered, but is super, super short printed. The first time I actually bought this card was, I don't know, back in 2016, I believe. And I actually bought it from this really obscure auction house that I follow sometimes. Not telling you all what it is so I can keep buying from them. But I bought it there, and I had told Michael that I had actually lost the card, and I kind of had in the back of my mind that I would send it to him, because I just feel like it better fit in his collection. So I sent it to him, and it was really fun because he had it, and then probably about maybe a year and a half or 2 years later, the next one showed up on eBay, and it sold for way, way more than I paid. So not knowingly, I really helped him out with a really tough card, but really happy to get this again because I really, really wanted it. And probably maybe tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to do a video with all the Tribute cards that I have of Hank. Tribute was really such a great set, and you know, especially like in the early 2000s, 2001, 2002, 2003, and 2004, I guess. Tribute was really, really cool with all the subsets they did, with all the greats, and they really, really did such a great job with it. And unfortunately, it kind of went in a different direction. It's a lot more of the modern players now and rookies that are included in Tribute, so not as much as a Tribute anymore, I guess. But look at how weird this freaking PSA case looks. Like, how are you supposed to store this? You know? Like, what the hell? What the fuck are they thinking? It's just so weird. So anybody have any advice about cracking out cracking a PSA holder that they can offer would be greatly appreciated. I can't honestly store this anywhere. Like, look how wide this is. I don't know. But that is it. I actually don't have anything coming in right now, and I like it that way because I'm going on that little vacation shortly, and I don't want anything coming while I'm not here. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great one. See you guys soon, and love all the videos recently. Keep it up, and talk to you guys soon-ish.